Welcome to Canucks Last Week, where I try to cover everything Canucks hockey faster than you can shotgun a beer. The Canucks fuel gauge is edging towards empty following their early season success, and sure, some of that could be contributed to their 5-game road trip, which is about to come to an end, but at a larger scale, as pointed out by Jason Botchford in his latest Athletics, the Canucks have played a league-high 13 road games. No other team in the league has played more than 11. For the Canucks to play 13 of their first 20 games on the road this season and deal with all of the injuries that they've had, that not only says a lot about Travis Green and his systems that he's put in place this year, but also some of the key contributors who have taken their games to new levels. So this week started off real good, with the thrashing, the walloping, the schmeckling, the utter domination of the Boston Bruins, who has 2 thumbs and isn't over 2011. 8-5 victory over the Bruins, Bo with 2 goals, Hutton with a goal, Shotgun Jake scores, Antoine Roussel scores, Eric Goodbranson gets a goal. What? Louis Eriksson with 2 goals. Wait, what's actually happening here? The road trip moves to Buffalo when the Canucks cough up a 3-1 lead late in the third and would end up losing in a shootout. Louis Eriksson with a goal, again. Eric Goodbranson with the goal again, and Shotgun Jake with the goal again. What you gonna do? Good lesson for a young team. Hopefully they're better for it. On to New York for a back-to-back against the Rangers and the Islanders. The Canucks, despite looking like the better team against the Rangers, would end up dropping the decision 2-1. At least Goldobin gets the monkey off of his back. He scores the lone Canucks goal, and I have to say, I have honestly really been liking what I've seen out of Goldobin so far this season. Sure, he's not burying as many chances as we would like to see, but he's been very good at creating scoring chances for his line. Through these 20 games, he is first on the Canucks in Corsi 4 per 60, scoring chances 4 per 60, and high danger Corsi 4 per 60, all relative to the rest of his team. Yes, this is partly the EP effect, but I find this part interesting. Don't get me wrong, these are small sample sizes, but when EP and Goldobin have played together, they've played 137 minutes and 10 seconds together at 5-on-5. They have a Corsi 4 per 60 of 66.49 and a Corsi 4 percentage of 55.07. Goldobin, when he's been away from Pettersson, this has been 90 minutes of ice time. He has a 49.33 Corsi 4 per 60 and a 48.05 Corsi 4 percentage. Sure, not strong numbers, but this is where it gets interesting. Pettersson away from Goldobin at 5-on-5. He's only played 42 minutes and 25 seconds, but he has a 38.18 Corsi 4 per 60 and a 32.52 Corsi 4 percentage. They make each other better. Simple as that. They play off of each other, and on some nights, they are the best line in the game. Put some respect on Goldie's name. Against the Islanders, the Canucks would lose a disappointing one 5-2, and I'm sure they can't be happy with that performance considering they were in it until the collapse in the third period. Jake Virtanen just continues to roll, 1 goal, 6 shots, and he now has 8 goals on the season. I mean, I like it, Jake. He's going for the value of an 8-pack instead of a 6-pack of beers. He has all of us broke university students in mind. Brendan Leipzig with a goal and an assist and 6 shots as well, and he looks quite comfortable playing off of Bo Horvat. I hope that pairing sticks together for a bit. This week's Player of the Week has to go to Bo Headshape Horvat, who has been the engine of this team for more than just this week. In 4 games, he's averaged 22 minutes and 7 seconds of ice with 2 goals and 4 assists. He started in the defensive zone 72% of the time at 5-on-5 and still has a 50% Corsi 4. His face-off percentage has been a little pedestrian for his standards at 50.8%, but what's crazy is he's been averaging 30 face-offs a game. So now for some thoughts to end off this video. Bo Horvat is the first. He was the first rookie to take Vancouver by storm in this new era. He was the first young player to give fans a glimpse of what a Sedinless Vancouver Canucks team would look like. And now he's the first player to talk to media after games. He's the first player for guys to look up to see how to play the Canuck way. And most recently, he's the first person pulling on the rope, carrying his weight and then some, despite the slew of injuries and rough scheduling. Through these first 20 games, Bo is doing it all and then some, and he has 17 points to show for it. In my opinion, he's the first player Canucks fans should think about when this era is all said and done and we are looking back at the Canucks of the 20s. Sure, EP, Besser, Hughes, and whoever we draft this year are the symbols of hope, but make no mistake, Bo was the spark that ignited the flame to lead us out of the darkness. Give this man the sea. I, for one, think Jacob Markstrom could use a rest in net. I know he's strung together some strong starts, and with Nilsson being down and injured and Richard Bachman not the best stand-in candidate, it's hard for Green to go with anyone but Markstrom. However, it's not a secret that Markstrom thrives off of taking some days off to work on his game with the goalie coach. The game against the Rangers would have been the perfect time to do so. And lastly, through 20 games, the Canucks have 22 points. Last year, at the same 20-game mark, the Canucks had 21 points. Does this year feel different? Absolutely. The team is being driven by the up-and-comers. The role players are playing extremely well, and the team has found an identity early on into the season. They're playing with speed and purpose, but still, a lot can happen within the next 62 games. In my season prep video, I said that all I wanted out of this season was for the kids to learn and for this team to grow in a positive direction. Wins, losses, and the standings did not matter to me as long as the team was playing the right way. And so far, they have been. I also said in the video that throughout the season, there'll be ups and downs, peaks and valleys, and throughout it all, we should try to stay as level-headed as possible. It's been good times for the most part so far, and we should absolutely enjoy it. But I don't think we should be getting consumed with the thought that this rebuild is anywhere close to being done. And on the flip side, we don't need to assume the sky is falling if this team starts to falter. Our young team is finding their place in the league where they fit onto the food chain. Let's just see what happens. I'd also like to reiterate what I've been saying forever. The only thing that I'm concerned about is winning that shiny, shiny cup, whatever it takes. The best teams need waves of elite players. The Canucks still have a lot of building to do. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by leaving a like, as it really helps me out knowing if I'm doing things right or wrong on this channel. And if you're new, please consider hitting subscribe and joining all of us on this Canucks journey. And with that, stay calm, keep your head on a swivel, and have a great day.